Hello, my name is Benoit Baudouin and I'm the president of MaidLab Technologies. Today we'll be talking about when is it safe to change the level of operation of the pumps within the pump station in order to increase their efficiency. I will assume that VolCalc was installed for at least a week and that we have data to look at. There's two types of data. The first one is a report that is generated directly by VolCalc. In that report, one of the information that you have, it's a column called use of the station. This is the percentage of the flow coming in to the actual flow going out. So the total volume that came in versus the total volume that can be pumped out by these pumps. In this case, we can see that we are around 13%. That means it is very safe to change the level of operation of the pumps. If we want to confirm that, the key here is to look at the SoftMaid file. And when I look at that one, I go to the flow efficiency report. I immediately ask for 1 week worth of data. Then I zoom in the bottom portion. What I have here on the top is the flow rate of the pumps, and the blue line is the actual flow coming in. The important part is to make sure that the flow coming in is always lower than the capacity of at least one pump. That's the case here. And when I look at that, it's always the case. In this lift station, we can see that the capacity of the pump is getting lower day after day, and this is another problem that should be the subject of a video on diagnostics. Let's look at another station. First reflex, look at the percentage of use of the station. Okay, I'm at about 25% as an average, which is safe. Let's look at the detailed data. I need the flow efficiency report, ask for 1 week worth of data, and zoom in. Here again, we can see that the capacity of the pump is always way higher than the flow coming in. It's always the case. Of course, when there's abnormal behavior in the station, we have the reflex of looking at what's going on. Let's zoom in, and here we can see that the current of the pump is dropping here. That means the pump is jammed, and that's why the flow rate is probably too low to pump the water out. Again, I'm in diagnostics. I'm not in is it safe to change the level of operation in that lift station. Again, it is safe. Let's try to find a station that is not safe to do that. Maybe this one. Flow efficiency report, 1 week worth of data, and zoom in. So I can see sometimes that the flow rate gets really high and it seems to be normal. That station has a combined system. That means when it rains you get more flow, and you can see it here. The main thing is the capacity of my pump always higher than the flow rate that I'm seeing? The answer is yes. Again, it's really hard not to do any kind of troubleshooting when you see something like this. When you see a very long period where you don't have any pumps running, I mean, the pump should have started, but it didn't start, so that's why the level continued to rise and it stayed there. Probably it was overflowing. And then when someone saw it, manually start both pumps probably, and that's what you see here, both pumps, and then went back to normal. The reason why it stopped, I don't know, but it was all recorded. Again, it is safe to change the level of operation in that lift station. Remember, the capacity of 2 pumps is about 150% the capacity of only one of these 2 pumps. So you have some safety margin here. So I always suggest to rise as high as possible the start level of the lag pump, the second pump that would start. Then right below that one, maybe just a few centimeters, you have that lead level, the start of the first pump, and you must also rise the stop level, because the goal here to increase the efficiency of the pump is to change the head. The head is the average level between the start and stop level compared to the one you had before. So you need to rise the off level. So the goal is not to have very long cycles starting higher. The goal is to have about the same number of cycles, but with higher efficiency. So that's how simple it is to decide if you should change the level of operation within a pump station. Thank you, and have a great day.